What's going on, guys, and welcome to bullgearrc videos. So I put all my other projects on hold and we are concentrating on this guy right here. Now, if you're not familiar with what this is, Tony from CCXRC and RC Amigos have a little challenge going on. They want to see who can build the fastest Element 24 or very similar vehicle, RGTs, what have you. So I had perfect candidate in my parts box, and I tore that thing. It was already tore apart, but I tore into it, and this is what I came up with so far. Now, as you can see, we've extended the front end out, and I didn't want to use the four-wheel drive. I wanted it to be two-wheel drive. And for a front end, what I did was I went to Walmart and I got a little toy grade RC car, and we just hacked the thing in half and made little mounts here out of some styrene, and we mounted this guy right in here. As you can see, we have a stock axial steering servo in here. And with just a little bit of trimming and hacking, I was able to set it down in here and use the servo saver from the Toy Grade RC. And back here in the little belly pan part of it is where we tucked in our Spectrum receiver at. Moving backwards, we have the Micro Sidewinder 2 ESC. And we have in here also a 5300 kV 0808 brushless motor, which I went direct drive straight to the rear end. First attempt with this, I exploded one of the metal drive shafts. I had the pinion angles a little bit, or the drive shaft angles a little bit too far, and it didn't like that. So second attempt, I used a shorter, this is a Hot Racing drive shaft for the front of a deadbolt. And as you can see, I just built a motor mount out of a piece of aluminum, and we drilled, well, one hole was here, and we drilled another hole and just mounted it down. And yeah, this thing's pretty serious. Now for the rear end, I took the shocks completely off, and I used some links from the front of the donor chassis in place of the shocks. And to get my pinion angle right, I had to where the four links used to connect, it had my pinion angle down too low. And that's what caused me to blow up a drive shaft. So I created a mount back here in the back to mount the upper links to, and that allowed my pinion angle to raise up and gave me a pretty straight drive line. And then what I found was I had side play more than I do now. And what I did is I just took the body posts and shoved them in here and spread these links out a little bit and just put a screw in them to hold it in place. And she's pretty good. She's pretty good. Pretty stiff in the back. So, yeah, I'm hoping this thing is going to work out for me. I tested it out in the hallway in the motel. Definitely not enough space to run this thing. It's a little bit much for that. And let me turn this thing on, and we'll kind of show you what we got going here for a little bit of wheel speed. Let this guy fire up here. So I don't know, let me see if I can keep the let me see if I can keep this in focus here for you. Yeah, this thing's gonna rip, guys. It's gonna rip. I don't know if these tires are gonna work on the back, but we're gonna find it out. Next thing I gotta do is I got this GNSS performance analyzer. It's a little GPS unit. I have to figure out how to mount this on here, get a body on it. Before I do that, probably I want to do a little test run with it. We'll probably do that next video and see if we can get some kind of a baseline speed and find out what this guy's gonna do. But anyway, yeah, that's my tiny Gappin build as it is today. And we're going to keep on working on it and see what we can come up with and see if we can make some decent passes with it. Until next time, guys, old Uncle Lee, bullgearrc Video said, I'll see ya.